Hello, everyone. My name is Aparna Bawa, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Zoom. It is a great honor to be invited to say a few words at the Forbes Women Summit. I wish I could be there with you. When I was asked to contribute a short message about my leadership and personal experiences as a manager, I was thrilled. However, I know that I'm addressing a group of very seasoned professional women who certainly don't need a ton of advice from me. But the best advice that I have received in my career is that, listen, most problems are not about me. And that has stuck with me. When someone comes to me with a problem, I don't examine how I fit into the equation. The first thing I ask is, how can I help you? This instills trust and helps to form a relationship. For anyone taking on more responsibility and leading an organization, I encourage you to frame everything in a way about how you would solve an issue for your organization, to be the servant leader. It is also important for leaders to make decisions and make a call, especially the tough ones, and then you own them. Be able to handle the consequences and support your team in that process. And in many situations, you have to make these decisions without having full information at your fingertips. For example, just take the tremendous growth we here at Zoom went through during the pandemic. Quite naturally, none of us knew what every day was going to bring, and frankly, we still don't. What is really helpful in these moments is to set priorities. Back in March 2020, for example, our leadership team made it a priority to provide the Zoom platform for free to K-12 schools around the globe. This way, students could maintain access to education during lockdowns. It was very important to us. During a time of exponentially increased demand, deciding priorities or figuring them out in advance like this helps with decision-making. We knew that education was very important to us, and we knew that this was a way we wanted to serve our community. Being a force in making decisions, standing your ground, and bracing for the critics isn't something that young girls are often taught. In fact, we're taught to acquiesce and just go with the flow, but sometimes you just have to stand your ground. I am fortunate to work with a diverse group of people, including women at Zoom. We're a very female-friendly company, and I'm well aware that this is not the case everywhere, and it hasn't been the case for me always in the past. My advice to anyone under pressure or managing new challenges is to think it through, understand your priorities, invest time in understanding what your company is all about, plan, use your brain, and trust your decision. Last but not least, leadership is extremely challenging. So you do not only deserve a break, you actually need a break. I used to be someone who could work at any time, any place, all through vacation, and I've actively changed this during the pandemic. I have learned to set boundaries for myself, and it's made me grow enormously. Again, it's not about investing the maximum amount of time on something. It's about drawing the efficiency and the productivity around the time you do invest, and prioritization definitely helps. So thank you. Have a great time at the Forbes Women Summit, and happy decision making.